Hello everybody, and welcome to another review episode. Today I'll be talking to you all. My name is Oris Daniel, sorry for that. Today I'll be talking to you all about a movie titled Ewa Enu from the stables of the Mountzion Film Productions, Nigeria. Sorry if I'm not getting the pronunciations right. Ewa Enu is a movie, I think it's a continuation of the Mountzion series, Family Next Door. So it's the continuation. So if you've not watched the other episodes, I advise you all to go watch it either on Damilola Bamiloye's YouTube channel or on Evangelist Seun Jonathan's YouTube channel. Either of the two. Ewa Enu was written, produced, and directed by Bamiloye. The DOP on the set of Ewa Enu was Joshua Bamiloye. The sound was done by Yomi Odushino, and the lighting was done by Wale Fabumi, and the music and sound effects, as usual, Joshua Bamiloye. Makeup artist on the set was Nike Owa. It was edited by Joshua Bamiloye. So Ewa Enu features cast like Jide Anu Ademola, who played Maxwell, and Opeyemi Akintunde, who played Lauren, and Ayobami Adeboyega, who played Samuel, and Folusho Ajiboye, who played Funke. Sorry if I'm murdering those names. I'm very sure I'm not getting the pronunciations of those names right. Sorry about that. All right, let's dive into the storyline. It tells a story about a particular pastor in quotes, played by Olajide Anu's character, who had this challenge of his wife not appearing or dressing decently, and other ladies in the church were emulating her, to the extent that when he tries to, do what I say, when he tries to like caution the other ladies, and they keep pointing at his own wife, and the wife just has this belief that it's not about our outward appearance but about our mind, and she's trying to like use her outward appearance to bring the youths, to bring in a lot of members to the church. At the end of the day, the whole situation was savage, and she was changed, and the whole thing settled. The whole family, the mess of the family was settled, and I think the story was a good one. It was a good one. All right, let's dive in straight to the good and the bad. The good things about Ewa Enu and the bad things I felt were not really okay about this movie. The costuming was appropriate, the message was good as well, the editing was fantastic, the cinematography was okay, the lighting was okay, and the acting by all the characters, I think all the characters did well in interpreting their roles. They did very, very well. And now to the flaws of the film. All right, two neighbors who have not met before, they've not known themselves anywhere before, and then they just meet, and then they started speaking Yoruba together. I understand this is a Yoruba movie, but at least let there be something to tell us that these people are meeting for the first time. I mean, they just met, and then they started exchanging pleasantries so lively, and then they started speaking Yoruba at the first instance. I think it was even the Ayobami Adeboyega's character, who was coming into the house newly, that started speaking Yoruba to the people who are already occupants of the house. They are soon to be neighbor. I mean, that didn't just correlate. I felt that was not okay. I mean, the storyline was not really challenging. I mean, there was nothing special about the storyline. There was no suspense. There was nothing really intriguing about the storyline. I felt the story was just a normal and regular story. It was a kind of a little weak at some point, or the whole story was a kind of a little weak. I felt Mountzion can do better than that. All right, next thing was that the makeup artist did too much on Opeyemi Akintunde's character and Seyi Pedro Adetola's character. I mean, okay, yeah, they're trying to portray a wife that loves to make up and look good and look glamorous, but I felt that there were some scenes that needed that makeup toned down a bit. Take, for example, night scenes and other scenes that were not necessary. I mean, those makeup should be more huge on her when she's maybe going to church or going out, not when she's just casually sitting at home. She draw the eyelashes, foundations, and all that. I felt the makeup was overused and misused in so many places. I felt should have been toned down. That they're trying to depict someone who loves to make up shouldn't mean they go all out in making up the character. That I felt wasn't good enough. Next thing was that the water and the basket illustration in the dream, where the husband, the pastor, Anu Olajide's character, had a dream concerning his wife fetching water in an empty basket. I felt that dream was supposed to be revealed to Opeyemi Akintunde. Seeing the fact that she was the one, or she's the one going through that or she's the one causing that to the ministry of the husband. I felt that dream should have been directed straight to Okoyemi Akintunde. Since she's even the one in the dream, since the Holy Spirit wants to speak to her, since the Holy Spirit wants, I think it should be direct. That's what I'm just saying. I think it should be directly to her, not that the dream is to her husband and then he's talking about her. I felt that didn't really work. It should have been more effective if that dream was to Okoyemi Akintunde herself, who was Lauren in the movie. It's like, okay, God is trying to show me something, and then I am here, and then he's showing another person. I mean, yeah, it happens sometimes like that in some situations, but for this movie and for this scenario, I felt it should have been directly shown to the person involved. All right, next thing was that the Holy Spirit kept arguing with Okoyemi Akintunde's character, and they kept dialoguing and arguing. I felt the Holy Spirit was arguing. There was no need for that. I felt the Holy Spirit could have just come and passed his message and then left. There was no need of him exchanging words with Okoyemi Akintunde's character. Next thing was that I needed some church scenes to show that, okay, I needed some church scenes to show the extravagance of the wife's dressing or her makeup. I needed some church scene, like maybe making her up or showing the church and showing how she's looking glamorous right in the church, or showing how her makeup was too excessive in the church. I needed some church scenes. I mean, this is a pastor we're talking about here, and then we never saw a church scene, or we never saw him going to church, or we never saw his wife going to church. That I felt wasn't okay. It didn't really help us connect to the character. Next thing was that the other family, Ayobami Adeboyega, who started this whole deliverance process or preaching salvation process to Okoyemi Akintunde's character and Olajide Anu Ademola's character, they just disappeared, and then they started what they didn't finish. They were not the ones that finished the process. They just started it. I mean, I felt like they disappeared from the story too quickly than I felt it should have been. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all I'm able to gather for Ewa Inu. I think I'll be rating this one a 6/10. Go check it out and then let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If there's any movie you would like me to review, comment down below or inbox me in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's Recordbytes Television and Recordbytes Media. Bye for now. I'll see you all later in the next episode.